Hello, my name is Juan. I'm just one reader, and I'm here today to make a video that has been long overdue. Like, seriously, long overdue. I was checking the other day on my channel, on my YouTube account, and I realized I haven't posted an actual reading wrap-up for like decades. No, I'm kidding, but seriously, I haven't been reading that much this year. I've only read like 12, 13 books this year, and I have posted some individual reviews. For example, one of the books that I'm going to talk about today in the wrap-up has an individual book review. So I have done individual reviews, but I haven't really continued making my reading wrap-ups. So in trying to make up for it, I am filming my reading wrap-up, and today I will be discussing books numbers 11 through 13. So bear with me if I don't really make any sense, if I've just grown out of the custom of making these wrap-ups. I'll try to be as direct to the point, as succinct as possible. So let's just jump right in, shall we? Or as Lucius Malfoy would say, I love this bit in the end of Order of the Phoenix, in the movie Order of the Phoenix, where Jason Isaacs plays Lucius Malfoy, and he just has the most deliciously tenor high voice, and I love that part. I always laugh, and it's really inappropriate because when I'm watching it with more people, I always crack up, and it can be quite inappropriate, you know, when they are in the Department of Mysteries and he says, "Shall we?" I'm not kidding. Every single time that I've watched that movie with my students, the teacher is the only person in the room who inappropriately bursts into laughter. Yeah. So let's leave that Order of the Phoenix anecdote on the side. Let's get on with the review. First, book number 11 in this year of reading was The Blue Girl by Lori Foos. This is the book that I've already posted a full in-depth video on, so you can go and check that review. I gave this one 4 stars, really enjoyed it. I am still processing it, I'm still thinking about it. I really loved the writing. I thought the use of language was just beautiful. The language is very lyrical, very poetic. The imagery that she employs is absolutely captivating, and it was absolutely terrifying for me. This is the type of book that I find really horrifying. This is the story that I find particularly haunting and dark, and, you know, kind of gets ingrained in your brain. So I really enjoyed it. And again, go and check my separate review if you would like to know more about why I loved it so much. Then book number 12 was Shelter by Jung Yoon, and I was hugely anticipating this book. I was looking forward to it ever since I saw someone talk about it, and then I bought it I must have bought it either in Chicago, which was last summer, or Los Angeles, which was on this past December. I don't remember when, but I remember buying it and being like, yes, I need to get to it now. And I finally did, and I really enjoyed it, but here's the thing. I don't know if I found something missing from it because of the book itself, or because of me, or because of the hype surrounding it, or something happened there. But something did happen there that I found that something was kind of missing. And even though I was very much in love with most of the aspects of this book, for example, the characterization, the themes, I thought the writing was quite good. Nothing spectacular to me necessarily, but, you know, very enjoyable. I really loved the pacing. I really loved how it was sometimes quite unexpectedly violent and unexpectedly literary as well. But still, there was something there that kind of left me waiting for more. And, you know, I don't know if my expectations were just too high. And also, I'm not a big fan of the ending. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna even mention what it is that I didn't love about the ending. But yeah, I just had a big issue with the ending. But everything else I really enjoyed. I would give this book a 3.75, which is a weird rating. But here's the deal. I don't know if I would give it 4, because to me, a 4-star rated book is a book that I loved, Loved, loved. And this one I didn't love. I really liked it and I really appreciated it. And it's definitely much more accomplished than a book that I would give maybe a 3 stars or 3.5. So for me, this is a 3.75. And the last book, book number 13 in this video, is a collection of very short essays by Philip Pullman. Philip Pullman is one of my absolute favorite authors. He's like right there on Mount Olympus. I just adore him. He's one of those authors where I'm always on the lookout for things that he has written, and every time I find something else, something new by him that I don't own, I'm like, yes, victory. So I found this, and this is a new collection of essays. The essays are not new, I think, but the collection is. And I'm not sure that you can find this particular collection in English. I don't know why, but I think this is only available in this Spanish edition, which is weird. The collection is titled after the first essay in the collection, which is Against Identity, which was written in 2005 originally. Then the second essay is called The Storyteller's Responsibility, which was published in 2002. And the last essay is entitled The Cat, the Chisel, and the Grave, and that was written in 2006. They're all great. They're very different. They address similar-ish topics. Against Identity, which is the title essay, is all about identity and religion. The second one, The Storyteller's Responsibility, is more about, well, and the third one as well, is more about responsibility as a writer, as an artist, but then again, also as a person in general, and what life means. And I just love Philip Pullman. I could just ramble on and on and on and on about this man, but suffice it to say that Philip Pullman is one of those people that I absolutely empathize with, and everything that he has said in his career for as long as I have followed him, I just completely agree with him, and I am on board with everything he says as far as Christianity, religion, atheism, politics, philosophy, everything that he has to say about culture and society, and getting to know yourself. I just adore this man, and if you have never read Philip Pullman ever before, maybe I should do an author spotlight on him. Let me know if that would be interesting at all, because I think you can read Philip Pullman he's primarily a children's literature writer, but I find that his children's literature is very adult, and one of the themes, or one of the topics that he addresses in this collection in particular, is how writing for children is not necessarily different or all that different as writing for adults, and why some authors shy away from putting certain themes or certain imagery or certain language in children's literature because they think that children are not ready or should not be exposed to such things. So I feel he's an author that can be read and enjoyed by absolutely everyone, regardless of age, gender, or any other characteristic. So maybe I could do a video on an author spotlight on him, and recommending, different places of his career where you can start. So, for example, if you are an adult, maybe you could read. Oh man, there's just so many. You could read the Good Man Jesus and the Scoundrel Christ, if mythology and storytelling are things that interest you. If you are someone like me, you have to read his Dark Materials, which is my favorite trilogy of all time. And, oh my god, I am rambling so hard on Philip Pullman already, and I swear, this is one of the best authors that I could recommend you guys. So enough of that. I'm rambling way too much. Though that was my reading wrap up. I hope you enjoy. Please leave your comments down below so we can have a conversation about this books or any other topic. Please tell me if you also think the Lucius Malfoy line at the end of The Order of the Phoenix is hilarious, because I just think about it and I cannot be like, I swear, if I am at a funeral, and not just like any funeral, at a heartbreakingly devastating funeral, and someone says the line, "Shall we?" I am completely ruining that funeral for everybody.